3, 2, 1, brawl!
And here we go. VuSu starting off with a polite taunt and falls to his death.
I think something was wrong. I believe they agreed to another stage and they didn't quite get it. VuSu finding some kind of discrepancy with the server settings or the map.
He said Twilight in chat. I'm not sure if that was I'm banning Twilight or we're picking Twilight, and maybe that is what happened.
VuSu decided to hold on to his stock a little bit more to make that even. In game one,
Player 2 wins.
goes to hell. No, we'll find out what exactly the problem was in just a moment. VuSu saying, you said USW, right? Hell said yes. Bringing up, oh yes, something that was just updated and in our rule set was a default US server, but they're deciding to agree on US West. It was fixed from east to west, and they're ready to go into the match. VuSu bringing up something important, I guess in Hella's favor, since he wanted to go on US West. And here we go, game one in the Twilight, the actual game.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Both players not opting to go for the unarmed. Hella finds the first weapon. It's the sword. VuSu finds a sword of his own, but Hella is ready to punish him with the sidelight. Goes in for a cider of his own. Both players are just swacking at each other with these ciders with the sword.
Hella on the receiving end of slightly more hits. Gets a nice downer to get back to safety, but VuSu immediately downlight into a cider. Gets a neutral air as Hella tries to recover. And the side air might be enough. Ooh, sword toss barely missing Hella's head. And the side sig from VuSu will finish it off.
A raw side sig, not even opting to go for the stomp or a neutral light. No, just throws it out there and the hitbox ends up punishing Hella as he doesn't dodge them. Hella going for a hammer of his own. Interesting hammer skin to see from Bodvar. Goes for the side light, goes for the stomp. Doesn't get any follow up, but he's sending VuSu into the red. If he can end the stock very quickly, there's the stomp in the side light. Will he be able to do the weapon toss? No, goes for the ground
pound.
And the ground pound actually connects. VuSu tries to interrupt it with a neutral air of his own. Doesn't quite work, and it's evened up 2-2.
Hella fishing for these side airs right now. Stomp into a side light. Can't get any sort of side air to follow it up. VuSu didn't jump. Down light into a down air. Can't get the dare gimp. Hella makes it back to the platform.
VuSu goes for the neutral light, doesn't quite work out. Hella going for the side airs in the air, but both players find themselves in yellow. It's not like at the beginning of this match where both players were just exchanging attacks. Now they're actually trying to dodge each other. Hella goes for another ground pound, but VuSu's ready for it this time. Punishes him with a side air, tosses his sword aside and picks up a hammer of his own and a down stick to toss him into the island of the Twilight, followed into his side air.
Side light from VuSu. Can't get the bear. Side air from Hella is going to send VuSu off the map. Hella is going to back up. Can't get the side stick as VuSu tries to recover. So them fishing for moves.
Ooh, both players stomping into the ground, but VuSu ends up getting the win on that trade. Hella picks up the hammer, but the scoop sends him off the top, doesn't quite connect. Will Hella get a scoop of his own? Wow, VuSu goes for a very risky down stick. A stomp, no follow-up, and the side air.
The side air from VuSu will finish it off. There's one stock left for Hella. He's going to throw mines. He's going to back up, avoid that mine.
Ooh, hammer goes directly to Hella's face. The bomb goes into the mine, and they both end up exploding on contact. Hella has the hammer, going for that cider into the island, and kills VuSu in the same fashion as VuSu killed him. 1-1, first game on the Twilight Grove.
Hella gets a little bit of damage with that falling nair, but it's far from an advantage because VuSu answers back with some big sword strings. Hella gets a nice neutral light onto VuSu. He's gonna stick with his hammer, but VuSu with the downlight, down air, one more. Hella messes up his recovery and goes underneath the platform. Has to fall to his death.
What an excellent down air string from VuSu there to be able to close it out. Unfortunate that Hella used the air dodge into the platform. VuSu saying a part of me wanted to lose so I could feel EU again, but unfortunately, he won. Oddly enough to say, and he takes game one over Hella. Let's see what Hella decides to counterpick to. See what match we're going to. Thunderguard Stadium, that shenanigan zone in the center. We're sure to see a lot of hammer ground pounds, and here we go. The Bodvar Ditto continues, and both players find themselves in the neutral. VuSu finds the first weapon, it's the sword, and Hella is still struggling to find anything to throw into VuSu's face.
Neutralized from VuSu, and keeping Hella at bay. But Hella picks up that hammer that he was looking for in the last game. Side airs from Hella. Scoop from VuSu is going to send him into the sky. Hella makes it back down. Can't get much. Gets a stomp into a side air. VuSu. It's one side air. Can't get the gravity cancel down sig.
Oh, but he's not getting punished on these down sticks, and he's landing every side air follow-up after it. There's the neutral air. Hella is sent flying towards the side of the stage. He's just being knocked around Thunderguard Stadium right now. VuSu goes for that down stick to be able to finish off the stock. Doesn't quite work, but another side air. Every time VuSu misses a signature, he gets an aerial follow-up. He's not getting punished. He's getting rewarded.
Side air again from VuSu is gonna finish off that stock from Hella. Hella can't pick up the weapon, is going for unarmed right now, and VuSu with this sword is just covering these weapons and keeping Hella at bay.
Yeah, completely destroying every approach Hella makes to get back onto stage. Lands with the sword again, gets punished by a stomp, goes off stage once again. A sliding stomp from VuSu puts on even more damage onto Hella's Bodvar, and a side air, no, a weapon toss, but the recovery sends him below the map. Does he have enough jumps? Goes to the weapon toss and the ground pound. VuSu completely flubs that ledge guard, but Hella picks up a weapon, goes to the other side of the stage, and manages to make it back. Hits VuSu off the stage, sends him into the red, goes for another side air. VuSu goes for a ground pound, doesn't connect, and Hella punishes with a stomp into side air.
Ground pound from Hella not going to connect on the VuSu, but the sidelight will keep VuSu off the platform for now. VuSu doesn't get the down air onto the ledge. It would have reset his jumps, but instead he misses by a little bit and falls to his death. Hella in the red though.
He was scared of like Hella doing some kind of ground pound. If he just used that air dodge, he would have gotten to the stage, but regardless, loses his stock, gets the scoop, doesn't kill Hella off the top of the map, but he can probably end his stock pretty quickly. There's the side air, the weapon toss to force Hella high. They go for the ground pound, he does, but Hella actually makes it back to the stage and dodges out of the way.
That air from VuSu sends Hella to the other side, and that will finish it off.
VuSu denying all weapons from Hella, tosses the sword into his face. Hella, however, picking the spike ball, launches it into VuSu's face twice with some unarmed, sends him to the yellow, and finds a sword of his own. Neutral light into side air. VuSu pulling onto the sword himself, gets that D-light in the side air. Hella lands, hits him with the side air of his own, sends VuSu into the deep red. A downer will be able to end this.
Recovery from Hella's gonna knock VuSu back. Neutral light, VuSu touches the wall. He's going into the shenanigans, picks up a sword. He's gonna try to get a neutral sig read, and Hella is ready with the punish of that side sig.
Hella denies all weapons on stage. One should be spying just in time for VuSu to move here. There's the mine, sends him flying as he punishes that random sidelight that Hella threw out. And now Hella went from being, well, in the orange into the red to possibly being dead. There's the recovery.
Recovery will finish it off. Hella doesn't have the jumps.
And
that is it.
VuSu gets a solid JV2 stock, takes game 2 over Hella, moves on.